Hey guys, you're in a nutshell with me, Ina. Usapang public safety na naman tayo in this episode. Nabalitaan nyo ba yung statement ng hepe ng York Police dito po sa Ontario? Ang advice niya sa mga homeowners, sakaling may pumasok sa inyong bahay, may magnanakaw na pumasok sa inyong bahay. Ang sabi niya, sundin nyo na lang ang gusto nila. No? Comply. Ibigay nyo kung ano ang gusto. Magtago kayo, mga ganyan. Ano? And he says it is the best way to make sure that nobody gets hurt, whether yung homeowner or yung intruder. Okay, ang daming medyo nagbatikos din dyan. Although honestly, I do think most people would do that in the sense na ang sasabihin siguro dun sa intruder sige, take anything you want, just don't hurt me. So mananahimik siguro sa isang sulok, yung mga ganyan. But then I personally will not take it against anybody if they decide to exert more aggressive force towards an intruder, if they want to protect themselves, their property, or their children inside the house, diba? Nasabi ko na po yan in a previous episode. Anyway, hindi pa nakaka-move on yung marami dyan. Aba, merong isang, in a way related report, no, still on public safety, na ito na naman, nakakaloka. Okay, meron pong isang homeowner sa Hamilton, still here in Ontario. Alam niya na maraming break-ins sa kanyang community. Ang dami pinapasok ng mga bahay. So siya, ang dami ngayon niyang mga security cameras in his house, outside his door. Sabi pa nga niya, no, ilang beses na nga raw siya hininga ng footage ng police to help out in previous investigations kapag may insidente na nangyari sa labas ng kanyang bahay. At then one day, a few days ago, last week, he suddenly received orders from the city of Hamilton na tanggalin, baklasin yung kanyang mga security camera. Wala masyadong klarong dahilan na ibinigay sa kanya, maliban sa it is in accordance to a local bylaw. Okay, nakakaloka, di ba? Ano ba naman? Sinasabihan na nga natin yung mga tao na actually kulang na lang sabihin ninyo, buksan nyo na lang, iwan yung bukas, unlock yung mga pintuan ng bahay ninyo, no? Padaliin nyo na lang buhay ng mga magnanakaw. Hayaan nyo silang pumasok. I believe may isang police official din who said na iwan nyo yung susi ng kotse sa may labas ng bahay or sa may pinto para hindi na daw tumuloy sa loob ng bahay yung magnanakaw dahil madalas, kotse naman daw ang habol ng mga ito. Nakakaloka, no, yung mga statement na yan. But anyway, so ito yung nangyari sa Hamilton. Imagine that. There is a local bylaw daw that prevents somebody from putting up security cameras in his home. Sa Hamilton lang po ito nangyari, okay? And so far, isang homeowner pa lang ang sinasabihan. Niyan, at least isa pa lang yung nakita kong report. Okay? Bago ko i-share sa inyo yung report na yan, balikan natin yung soundbite ng York Police Chief, ha. Baka lang po meron ilang sa inyo na hindi pa po nakakapanood. Ito po yung kanyang sinabi. This is from the New York Post.
Unlikely event that you find yourself the victim of a home invasion, we are urging citizens not to take matters into their own hands. While we don't want homeowners to feel powerless, we urge you to call 911 and do everything you can to keep yourself and loved ones safe until police arrive and be the best witness possible. This could mean locking yourself in a room away from the perpetrators, hiding, fleeing the home, but don't engage unless absolutely necessary. My advice is to rely on our police service, call 911 immediately, and let us take it from there. We see more often than not when people comply that injuries are not happening and people are not victimized in terms of injury or in this case, unfortunately, we've seen the loss of life in some of these incidents.
Okay. Yun ang sinabi, no? Dahil dyan, nakakatawa, merong mga social media people who came out with sarcastic videos in response to that, ano. Ay, nako, I'm sure some of you have seen it. Ito yung pinaka nag-viral, I must say. Okay, I will share this with you, no? Grabe. Ganito na raw ba talaga ngayon sa Canada? Ganito dapat daw natin tratuhin ang mga magnanakaw. Teka, walang volume. Ano ba yan? Ulitin natin.
Hey, get in here. Close the door. I don't want you to get bit by the mosquitoes. So, first of all, thank you so much for choosing my house to rob today. There's so many options. It's a privilege for you to be here. I've got a selection of drinks for you to choose from. Great choice, Fancy Perrier. I like it. Okay, so the kids are upstairs sleeping right now, and if they wake up, it's really going to make this whole experience very unenjoyable for you. So to streamline the process, I've got a few things laid out. I've got a 50-inch 4K for you. I've got a MacBook Air, and I even have a pair of earrings from Peoples gifted to my daughter for her baptism. Really, who needs it more, you or her, am I right? Now, hold on. You look a little familiar. You're the one who took my car last year. I recognize you. I love repeat offenders. So I didn't want to take away the full joy of you robbing my house. So these are just a few items. If you head upstairs to the master bedroom, my wife's jewelry is laid out for you. Take whatever you want. Head downstairs. You'll find my safe wide open for you. Take whatever you want. Now, I'm going to be in the kitchen making myself a sandwich. If you have any questions, feel free to come and join me. What's mine is already yours.
Nakakaloka, diba? I mean, nakakatawa, pero hindi nakakatawa at the same time. But these, are how people are reacting. Diba? May isa pa.
Hello? Oh my God. Are you robbing me? Get in here. Hey, do you need a gun? They're about to take mine away from me anyway, so I just might as well give it to you. Hey, Dan, we're being robbed. Wait, are you trans? Because bonus points. My friend Susie, she teaches...
Makipag-checkahan na lang.
She has a trans son. No? Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, you're here on a student visa? Okay, well, you make sure that you tell them. If you get arrested, don't worry, I'm not going to call. But you make sure that you tell them because we don't want them impeding your ability to become a Canadian. Do you need drugs? Because there's a vending machine just down the street. I can go get you some. Okay, come with me to the garage. I'll show you where the car is. It's gas. They're going to take that away from me anyway, so you might as well have it now. If you're going to go do any murdering, can you do the teenagers first? Because, 2 teenage girls in the house. Okay, bye. Don't worry. If you go to prison, they'll probably let you out tomorrow on bail anyway, so don't worry. You'll be fine. I'll see you next time.
Grabe, no? Ang daming pinasok na ibang political elements nitong video na to. But anyway, this is how people are reacting. Dinadaan na lang siguro sa ganito yung kanilang inis sa sistema, no? Sa polisiya dito pagdating sa, homeowners encountering mga break-ins. Diba? Puntahan na ngayon natin yung report sa Hamilton.
The Hamilton man has been ordered by the city to take down the security cameras on the outside of his home, even though he says a lot of the videos have been used to help with police investigations. Sean Cowan has more.
There, I have one on the other side. I have one there. I have one there, one there, one there.
Dan Miles says he has 10 security cameras outside his home on McNabb Street North, downtown Hamilton. And he says he needs them.
Because we had a lot of attempted break-and-enters into our home and other homes around us.
Miles has posted videos of break-ins online. He also says police have asked him for his videos over the years to help with investigations. We reached out to Hamilton Police and they say they can't confirm the use of Dan Miles' videos, but told CHCH News they often work with homeowners, businesses, and drivers to get footage. CHCH has used videos from Miles, like this one seen here, showing the moments before a fatal crash 2 years ago at Barton and McNabb.
These cameras are imperative to our neighborhood watch. They're imperative to the safety of our community.
But last week, Miles received an order to comply with the city's fortification bylaw, asking him to remove his cameras. The bylaw says homeowners are not permitted to view or listen beyond the perimeters of their own property.
A notice from bylaw, I thought, how could this be? Everybody has Ring doorbell cameras pointed at the street and city property, and my neighbors have cameras pointed at my house, and we all...
The city of Hamilton has confirmed the order to remove the cameras to CHCH News, but said they cannot provide further comment because this is an active investigation. One neighbor tells us they're okay with the cameras.
Okay, so ayun, kinonfirm pero may ongoing investigation daw. Okay, ano kaya yung investigation na to? Ano ang hula ninyo na nangyari kaya in order na ipatanggal yung cameras ng mamang to? One of my guesses would be baka merong kapitbahay na nagreklamo na nakukuha masyado yung activities outside the neighbor's home. Maaring yun. Ngayon parang may gray line na, no? Ang hirap. Paano ba natin masasabi kung ano ang limit dapat ng security cameras? Especially nowadays na napakaraming may-ari ng mga ring cameras, di ba? Yung kakausapin mo na nga lang dun eh. Kahit yun lang nang ilagay mo sa door mo, sa totoo lang, kita rin kahit papaano, may maaabutan at maaabutan across the street. Many times, di ba? So that needs to be clarified. Pero ayun na nga, no, ito ng mga Hamilton Police, pagkatapos nila hingi ng pabor noon sa security footage ni Kuya, ngayon papatanggal nila. Diba? But I wonder why. Maybe there is a more serious reason, diba, na hindi lang po sinasabi yung City of Hamilton. By the way, pinuntahan ko po yung sinasabing bylaw. Sabi ko, ano ba yung violate? Take note, ang sabi po nung lalaki, meron siyang 10 cameras doon sa kanyang pintuan, ano. So ito, ang nakita kong bylaw. So 2010 pa po ito. Yan. Okay. Ang portion na nakita ko, I think the relevant portion would be this one. 4.1a, binasa ko kanina eh. Ayan, yung general prohibitions, no? No person shall, ito, apply, use, cause, permit, or maintain excessive protective elements. Okay, sa kanyang bahay. Ano ba tong excessive protective elements? Kasi nakadefine po dito sa protective elements, ito. Devices, objects, material components, designed for surveillance. Okay? Okay? Pero, ang sabi rin dito, may exemption naman. May exempted dyan sa prohibition na yan. Ito pala, okay. May limitation din yung bylaw na yan. Sabi dito, yung subsection 4.1, yun po yung binasa ko kanina, and 2, do not operate to prohibit, okay, hindi naman ito prohibit ang use of commercially marketed security devices provided their use is as designed and they are applied to provide reasonable fortification and protection from theft or other criminal activity against the person or property of an individual. Yun ang nakasaad dito. But it's not clear. Ano bang excessive use? Are they saying na yung 10, yung bilang ng 10 is excessive? Diba? I guess that needs to be cleared up, no? Kung ano man talaga. So yun, what do you think about this? Again, guys, hindi po ito ini-impose all throughout Canada, not even all throughout the GTA, Greater Toronto Area. This is just a specific case involving one homeowner in the city of Hamilton in Ontario. But, syempre, hindi na ako nagulat. Nakagain din ito ng traction on social media. Kasi nga, hot na hot pa yung issue na dapat ibigay mo na lang ang mabibigay mo sa mga magnanakaw na papasok sa iyong bahay. Diba? Tapos ito, makakarinig sila ng ganito. Parang, ano ba yan? Diba? Anyway, let me know what you guys think about this. I will end this episode here. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!